If you're seeing this video, there's a reason. I actually had anxiety for a little bit right before this video because I couldn't wait to get this message out. I wanted to write it down so I didn't miss anything, but I'm authentic, so I didn't write it down. I did in one of my videos, but here we go, freestyling. If you're hearing this message, there is a reason. I was doubting if I was going to get the messages that the way I got this last message right, like moments ago. So here I am. My name is Howard, and I am Authentic Karma. I don't candy coat shit. I can swear. I smoke cigarettes. I'm not, I'm a saint in a different way. And that's the way it is because of this world that we're living in. The mission I've been on in my life has, I've walked through the fires. I've dealt with every difficulty that most of you would have fell to the floor and never got back up. We all battle. We all battle in our own ways. Either way, this message is to walk in your truth. Now, I did a video, believe 2 videos before, and it was about truth. But I'm gonna touch on truth because you need clarity. That's the biggest thing, clarity. The clarity is this. I'm supposed to talk about who I am and what I've done, but at the same time, I don't want to bore people and I don't toot my own horn. But I am divine and I am high power. So don't mess with me. But for the most part, this message is for you. We all know about karma, what you reap, what you sow, and what you get back 10 times worse. But the truth is, you shouldn't be doing, there's good, there's bad. There's in between, but we make that as an excuse, the in between. But either way, in the beginning and the end, we have to choose good or bad. I have chosen good since I was created, my birth. And I've dealt with things that I don't even know why or how I do now, but it was before me. Like, I didn't create the havoc that I had to walk through. And then as time went on, I came across patterns. Well, now I realize I came across patterns to where things that were enticing in life, but I never was. I'm not a thief. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I tell the truth. So what it's all about, this video is about you and your truth. What are you doing? Right from wrong, good, bad. There's no in between, and I'm here to tell you that. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm living proof. There's no in between. The in between, all right. So if you want to believe there's in between, the in between is you lying to yourself in between the good and evil. You lie to yourself and you're prolonging everything of abundance to yourself. I'm the most impatient person, and I've had a calling, and I'm here doing these videos, which I don't. Why am I doing these videos? Because I get a message, and with the world today, it's all fucked up, and people are fucked up. My statistics on people in the world is 85% self-centered, and they're insecure, and they don't know who they are, and yet they fuck with everyone else's life. And there's the other 15%, which I've always felt I've been in. I mean, there's times when I felt the 1%, 1%er. There's so much to tell you. But anyways, people who are the 85%, they will fuck with your shit because they're insecure and they have a low self-esteem, and they fake it till they make it. Okay, quote unquote, fake it till you make it. I've never faked it till I make it. I'm making this video, I'm freestyling, I have no clue. I prayed right before it to make sure that the words come out that God wants you to hear, because he's channeling through me, and I don't care what you think, whether he is or not. I know. I'm here doing this video. I could be focusing on me. I could be focusing on a lot of things. But my purpose is here to help the people understand, like a slap in the face. Like, this is the reality that we live in. And you need to wake the fuck up. And you're only going to wake the fuck up by looking at yourself and doing the inner work. And I've done the inner work. I've done beyond the inner work. And that's why I have what I have. And I will always have abundance, manifestation, you name it. Because I choose to walk in my truth. I choose to be authentic. And the Karma, Authentic Karma is my name. I am Authentic Karma because people don't want to see me rise. People don't want to believe that I have a calling. People don't want to believe that I am something more than what they perceive me to be in their own mind at the time when I interacted with you. That's your fault. It's on you. It's totally on you. And you have to live with that. So take a self-reflection upon yourself. Look in the mirror. And then sit with that and figure out, why ain't you doing this? Where are you at? What are you doing? I could have nothing, and I still have everything. Now, anybody who knows me throughout decades, I've always said, I'm not rich, but I'm rich at heart. I've said that, at least 2.5 decades. Because I felt it, and I believed it. And I still went through karma, or karma from myself, or lessons I needed to learn. I still went through things, but I didn't. It's how you perceive it. I looked at it, and I wanted to get out of it. Naturally, whenever you're in the shit storm, yeah, you could fight or flight. I fought. But I also chose discernment. I also chose to learn what it is I'm in, why am I here, and I never want to be back here again. And I've done that quietly. I never shared that with people. My friends, my family, never shared that. And I've learned from it, and it's coming through clearly now. And yeah, great for me. But at the same time, I have a high calling. I have a higher power. I am the person to channel through each and every one of you listening to this of how to get through your shit, because I've gotten through my shit and I'm done dealing with the shit. And I got support. I got major support. But either way, do you? Who are you? And I know, I guess in most of my messages, I'm probably going to say, who are you? Because that's the thing. It's like you need to understand who you are and what you represent for yourself before you can represent it to the world. I'm only on Facebook right now. I'm going to be speaking in a lot of bigger places very soon. But either way, this message is for you, and it's for the people that it resonates to. And either way, you're probably going through the darkest time and you probably want to scroll and, who the fuck is this guy and blase blase. But the truth is within you. So go ahead. You're only prolonging your blessings like I did mine. And I prolonged my blessings and I allowed people to come in and taint what I worked so hard to be, which is the truth. My own code of ethics, morals, that nobody really truly valued. There are some. I had the greatest conversation today with a great family friend. And I love hearing about how things are going great for him and his family. And either way, I have a few people. I've had to cut out a lot of people. You're talking to a guy, a warrior that has been through it all. I've seen the best to the lowest. And either way, that's why I can never stay down. And I never will stay down. Never. Anybody who knows me, I've never stayed down. I've always came back tenfold. And don't play a hate. Don't envy. And worry about what you're doing yourself. Worry about why aren't you where you want to be. There are things you have to sacrifice. To this day, there are things I need to sacrifice. I'm not a high holy roller or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to walk around in a robe and this and that, but I know my relationship with God, and it's badass. It's badass because I'm supported and I'm loved. And he had this plan the whole time that I was going through shit all my life, is to learn from everything I was going through. And I paid attention to details all along the way. And then people who meet me, that cross me, wonder why they're miserable, is because you never knew who I was. You never knew. I've been through it all. I just look better than what you expect me to look like, because I got bored a long time ago, but yeah, I still walked around in my comic energy. Life is energy. It's persona. It's what you perceive things to be is what you're going to deal with. So look at yourself. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. If there's somebody that inspires you, I'm sure they're going through something dark too. I'm sure they are. They had to do something, and I'm not perfect. I am far from perfect, and I've always said I never want to be perfect. Too much work to live up to if you're perfect, because everybody wants to knock you down. I'm here to tell you I ain't perfect, and people want to knock me down. Right now, sending this message to you. They're only knocking themselves down. And I don't have to worry about it at all because of what I'm doing and why I'm here. I love you guys, the people that care about themselves. If you don't care about yourself, I have no empathy. I have no pity. I'm cold as ice. But if you care about yourself and you care about what you're doing to others or to yourself, you have to understand yourself before you can present yourself to anybody else. And that's the thing. We're all on a facade, putting ourselves out there and hoping for the next best thing to just cross our path. And we jump into it, and then we get our ass handed to us because we jumped into it. We were vulnerable. We were desperate in some way. We were desperate, whether it be emotionally, whether it be in love, whether it be any which way you choose. You have to understand who you are and work on yourself every day. Every day. Every day. In order to move forward And that's still going to take time. So you can't get impatient. And I've been the most impatient person I've met, most persistent and most impatient. But I'm now the most patient with myself, and as of now, I'm most patient with God, because I kept hearing things are coming in, things are happening, this and that, this and that. And you know what? I'm living proof it does come in, and it is coming in. And I'm going to share it with you, potentially. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't going to do a video today, but I got this message, and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get on there. I want to help people, but you got to help yourself first. If you can't take a look at yourself, and not just take a look, but change things. You have to change things about yourself that are not good. Now, it doesn't mean everything. It doesn't mean overnight. It just means you got to be honest with yourself. Talk to God. Tell him, hey, I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I mean, there was shit I was just gonna do and did. And I prayed to God, letting him know that, yo, I'm going to do this. This is the way it is. So if I'm going to be punished, I'm punished. But these are the things I'm going to do today. I don't recommend that because I believe I had some credits on my behalf of, a lot of work I've been putting into myself of self-love. So either way, I hope this message makes some sense to you. Like I said, I was freestyling, and you get in your own way. It's not anybody else. And then you have to deal with everybody else that is in your life every day. So, and you can't channel it. You got to go to your inner core first and build it. And then you can channel. Then you can learn and discern. So you got to put in some work into yourself before you can keep anything that you want going forward. That's the message, I guess. Peace, love, and light. Love you.